Cue the music.
YouTubers, it's me, Gary, and
Nick.
And it's hot as shit in here because the air conditioning's not working. There's no air moving, it's humid, it's gross, so we're gonna stink in the comic shop today, just so you know.
Luckily it rained last night, so
it's nice and humid.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Alright, let's get right to this. I Hate Fairyland adult coloring book. That's a thing. Squadron Supreme hardcover, look at that.
That's some good enough.
That's the classic stuff. Kick-Ass box sets. Got that happening. Buffy, the high school years. So, all of that's happening. 4001 AD, Matt Kent and Clayton Crane. What else do you need to know?
Yeah.
A-Force.
I don't see the funds.
Amazing Spider-Man versus Invincible Iron Man. Army of Darkness, Furious Road.
Yeah.
Avengers, to the stars and beyond.
To the moon, Alice. To the moon.
To the moon. Deadly Class. Why don't you call me sometime when you have no class? This is a good one. Deadpool 4-issue crossover in one package.
That's a great cover.
Yeah, it's a great cover. It's a great story. It's funny. Lots of cool art.
Now, taking into consideration it's $10.
It is $10, but you got Power Man, Iron Fist,
Daredevil,
Deadpool, and Typhoid Mary is the villain.
That was the one that got me. When I saw Typhoid Mary, I was like...
And it's 4 issues, so you figure if it was 4 issues of those books, it would be $16, right?
Yeah.
So it's $10. Death Force. Welcome to 1993. Deus Ex Universe.
You know, and now think about that, I don't see Chuck Norris on the cover of that.
Or David Carradine.
Yeah.
The Discipline. Michael Dudikoff.
Yeah.
Interceptor.
What was the one? He only did the perfect weapon.
Yeah. Oh, Jeff Speakman.
Yeah.
Jeff Speakman. I'm a veritable fountain of 80s action film knowledge. Invincible Iron Man.
Best part of that was he was working out to, was it the Snap?
Yeah.
I want that. You don't want that.
Yeah. Killbox. Remember Jim Cotta?
Yeah.
Oh, Jim Cotta. Oh, yeah. Man. Last Gang in Town is good. Punk Rock Heist book. That's the last issue of that. So check it out when it's collected. Legends of Oz. TikTok. And the Kalita. I don't know. Something. Satellite Falling. Bye. Nice lady.
Now, see, it's actually a fun book to read. No one's reading it. No one wants to take a chance for somebody that's not in a mask and capes. But yet they want to bitch about it all the time.
Yeah, right. The Shadow, The Death of Margot Lane. The Shadow. Spider-Man 2099. We're going to get to a little bit of talking about the people in the capes.
Yeah.
Once we get to something that's relevant. Spider-Woman versus Tiger Shark.
Tiger Shark.
She said something's fishy.
Well, she did just give birth.
Oh, gross. Women stuff is gross. Spider-Women.
We're awful.
The Art of Painted Comics.
Yeah, nothing like getting a book that was solicited more than a year or so ago, so we don't even have a record of who actually ordered it.
Yeah, right. So if you ordered it, and
it's here.
Yeah. Baltimore, Empty Graves, Empty Spot, Batman Europa,
Director's cut. The Empty Spot was Batman Beyond.
2 issues left of Batman Rebirth. Now we're going to talk about Rebirth a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We're sold out, almost, as you can tell. You know why? Because nobody pre-ordered it. So then, in the other stores in town, we got a bunch of people coming in to shelf shop it, and they buy all the copies. And if you come in all the time and you shelf shop, you might be out of luck.
Mm-hmm.
There's really nobody to blame but yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
the
stores...
DC didn't print a whole lot of them, and now you're stuck because you don't pre-order stuff. And if you don't pre-order stuff, you don't get a discount.
That's the weirdest thing.
I don't understand why you wouldn't pre-order stuff, and then you get and then you message us at midnight on the Facebook page. Can you put this in my slot? Well, no, I can't because I'm at home sleeping.
Yeah.
And when I open the door tomorrow, whoever comes here first gets it. It's the only fair market way to do things, people. So from now on, if you think we got a previews here in the store every month. You can add stuff to your pull list. You can look through it. We encourage you to pre-order stuff so that things,
Small individual shops aren't like, the big chain stores that have a lot of money for inventory.
Right.
Sure, the Rebirth is returnable.
Right.
But
we ain't gonna have none to return.
They didn't do that right away.
Right.
And even that, you look at New 52, that was returnable by stripping covers. People still strip the covers. That's why New 52 went up in value, because there was little out in there.
Right.
So, yeah, you know what? Someone's sitting on all the Rebirth, and they think that they're going to have a mint, and I hope that they end up getting a paper cut.
Yeah. But basically what we're saying is from now on, if you want something, the only way to be sure is to pre-order it.
We try to tell people, hey, if you want to take a chance, tell me, hey, give me all the number ones and the one shots, and that's it. I'll figure it out by then. I can do that.
Right.
My numbers will be adjusted for that.
Right. But if you come in here, if you're the type of person that waits to shelf shop, and believe me, we know we have shelf shoppers. We love shelf shoppers.
Yeah.
But if you come in and we're out of something, you can't cry about it. I don't know what to tell you. We just don't have any. I don't know what to tell you. If you can find them at the other stores in town, good luck. They ordered less than we did. Okay, sorry. End of sermon.
End of rant.
Yeah. Bloodlines? Pre-order. That's all I'm saying.
That's it.
Yeah. Dr. Fate?
In fact, we're going to go through a book where you can do that 2 months ahead of time.
Yeah, the previews. It's a little thing that
kooky.
Came out. In fact, I like it when the previews catalog comes in because it's like the previews at a movie because it's usually better than the movie.
Usually.
I can't wait till the catalog comes and I can see what I'll be ordering 2 months from now. And then you get a little surprise. Hey, look, I got
this one I'm actually ordering stuff.
Bruce Lee doll baby or a Jim Mahfood sketchbook.
Oh.
Doctor Who.
Or a Chris Samney art edition.
Yep. Doosu. I don't know why. Eagle.
I almost made that your pick just because of the cover.
Yeah, it looks like Patrick Swayze in that Chippendales sketch from Saturday Night Live. Yeah, Saturday Night Live. I was going to say Saturday Night Fever. Enormous. Wow. I would say just a little bit bigger than average, but I wouldn't call him enormous.
Come on. I don't want to blow my ego.
Yeah, right. Lookers is bagged. I don't know why. I guess there's lots of nakedness in here.
There could be. First page.
The conceit of this book is that it's kind of spoofing or sending up for satirizing the bad girl craze of the 90s where everything was hypersexualized in comics. But apparently the way they're spoofing and satirizing it is hypersexualizing everything and making it really porny and listen, don't get me wrong. But anyway.
Just don't try to put it underneath all your other comics. Own up to it, man.
Yeah, just say, listen, I'm
going
to buy some porn today, man. What about it?
He's like, why is this in the bag? I was like, it's got some nakedness. He's like, I'll take it.
Yeah. Right. Some people, that's a selling point. Yeah. But at least come out and say, listen, I want this because there might be some naked
the artist.
Yeah. No. It's got a good story in it. Probably not, I'm guessing. Anyway, Mercy Sparks, the last issue. What? Boy, we're ranty today, aren't we? We're full of shit. Is anybody even listening to us anymore? Is anybody even watching these?
We get there's a couple guys that always comment.
Miss Fury?
I think it's the heat. They say heat.
Yeah. It's making me
agitates.
Aquatic. Yeah. Down in this like it's a terrarium. Like a turtle could live in my boxer shorts. Moon Knight. It does.
I believe they call that swamp ass.
Yeah, right. Yeah, duck butter.
Hey.
Mulp. I'm sorry, it's the Moops.
It's the Moops. And if you get that reference, you're our kind of people.
Yeah, that's right. Strange Attractors.
That was a great original graphic novel from Charles Soule.
And now
they're serializing it, and then some more backup stories in there. So
that's kind of a new trend where it comes out as a graphic novel and then they serialize it.
They do add a little extra in that.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, for example.
Right.
And this, Stray Bullets. That was my pick of the week. Stray Bullets, Sunshine and Roses. Another empty spot.
I believe it's Superman Rebirth.
Superman Rebirth sold out. Remember what we said earlier about pre-order and stuff? Do it. The Coming of the Supermen.
He must have been looking at lookers.
Yeah, empty spot. Look at all these pops. Holy crap. Firestorm, the Nuclear
cool
Man.
one.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Black Manta, Eevee,
I don't know who that is.
Supergirl. I don't know who that is either. From the Descendants.
It's some Disney channel.
Supergirl, Cyborg, Power Girl. Boob Window, Pac-Man, Mr. March from American Horror Story Hotel, Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece. I can't believe I'm actually saying that out loud. Sasuke from Naruto.
Hey.
How am I doing all that? Bolts from Action Lab. Look at that. Looks kind of cool. Casanova, Matt Fraction, Fabio Moon, Gabriel Ba.
His crotch is on fire.
Ouch!
That's why you gotta bag it.
Yeah, that's why you gotta. Don't. Anyway, Warriors Creed. We've also got a Spanish language edition of this. If anybody wants to buy something en Espanol, because here at Bill's Books, the keyword is diversity.
Yeah, we're bilingual.
That's right. We're bilingual curious, at least. Chum.
I enjoy that book.
Chum is
That's a good crime book.
Cinema Purgatorio.
For all those who are missing the some Crazy Alan Moore.
That's a spicy meatball. Ghostbusters. Oh my God, those are girl Ghostbusters.
Oh no!
I can't believe
my childhood's ruined.
My childhood. Oh my God. The Goddamned.
That was a really good story.
Here's my thing about the phrase "you've ruined my childhood." There were people, or "you've raped my childhood," which is even worse.
Yeah.
There are people whose childhoods were actually ruined by rape, and you're comparing it to female Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Maybe get over yourself.
Well,
I don't know.
When your only social interaction is through a computer screen,
Sure.
you don't actually know how emotions work.
Listen, I understand people can be upset. They don't like something. Here's how you don't like it. Here's what you do when you don't like something.
I don't like that.
I don't like that, and move
Walk
on.
away.
This is me moving on.
Yeah.
Niobe.
You know you skipped the show.
Did I? Oh yeah, I'll clear up here. Sorry. Godzilla, Oblivion. I'm real ranty today.
I know.
Yeah. Rebirth, Green Arrow. Did we tell you maybe pre-order stuff?
Hey.
Because we're going to be out of that.
Because
What's that?
Well, that would be Green Lanterns.
Green Lanterns. Guess what? You missed it. I don't know what to tell you.
There'll be second prints.
You can have second prints if, as everybody says, oh, I just want it because I'm a fan of the character. Well, second prints are just fine.
Yeah.
Night Trap. It's funny how it changes.
When it's a second print.
Oh, I'm a fan of the character, so I need 6 copies of it. And then when it's a second, you can have 6 copies of second prints.
Oh, no.
No, never mind.
I want a first.
Yeah, right. Niobe, She Is Life. Okay. Nowhere Men. Man, we're ranty today. Man, we ain't never going to get through this video.
Previews.
Old Man Logan. Yeah, in the previews. Power Lines. Power Lines. I don't know why I said it like that, but okay. Teen Titans Go.
They all look like they're in different.
Yeah. Bill pay bill. All new, all different Avengers.
These are timely comics. When you see this logo up here like this, these are
reprints.
Yeah, they're. What it is it's the first 3 issues reprinted for $3.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Inhumans, also timely comics.
Yeah. We were supposed to have the Carnage one too, but they shorted us.
They blew it. Bebop and Rocksteady.
Bebop, Rocksteady.
Uncle Scrooge. Look at that. Uncle Scrooge has got a friend.
See, now if you asked Uncle Scrooge, he'd talk about order and inventory control.
Right. I think Uncle Scrooge has been visiting backpages.com. Backpage.com.
Didn't the guy who voiced Uncle Scrooge just pass?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Well, I apologize in that case. Look at this. I don't know. It's just black.
You cannot even see this thing in there. It's the big, huge
Batwing Batman.
Tetsuya Nomura. I'm not very good at that.
Tetsuya
Let's just say it's the big,
right.
giant $250 Batman figure.
We all need one of those.
Yeah.
Fairy Tale. I don't know what that is, but there's Lucy. There's a Space Marine from Doom and a Cyber Demon also from Doom. A Godzilla Pizza Cutter.
Because why not?
Because why not? Bill's pick, Civil War 2. I guess there's some...
we have plenty of copies of that.
Yeah. Empty Spot. Control. Eric's pick, Dark Souls. That's kind of a sleeper hit for us.
It's only going to be 4 issues, too.
Yep, another empty spot. My, Red Agent.
My.
I would like to talk to you about a little infiltration. Snow White versus Snow White. Rawr. Hellboy in Hell, isn't this like the...
This is officially Mike Mignola's end of Hellboy. Yeah.
I need to pour a little out from my 40. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
There hadn't been such a big lax between the first story arc, and I would have probably stuck with it.
Sure. Independence Day. There's a contest on Facebook where you can donate to this charity, and the winner of this, you get your name entered in a contest, and the winner of this contest gets to hang out with Jeff Goldblum in LA and go to the Independence Day thing, like the premiere. And I'm wondering, is it possible for me to hang out with Jeff Goldblum without going to the movie? Because could you imagine hanging out with Jeff Goldblum in Hollywood? I would think it would be one of the highlights.
He could help you find an apartment.
Yeah, so there's that too. We've got another empty spot, DC.
It's that one is actually just Injustice.
Power Rangers Pink.
Yeah, and yet look at that.
We got plenty. If you need that, you didn't have to pre-order that one. Predator. Why don't you take a seat in this chair over here? I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline. The Punisher, number 2. Punisher. Steve Dillon. How do you feel about it, Nick? Nick said, eh. Revisionist.
New one from Aftershock, Frank Barbieri.
Rough Riders.
I've dated a couple of those.
Yeah, that's how your crotch catches on fire. The Walking Dead.
That's still stuff.
Now the Preacher's on TV, I don't need to watch The Walking Dead anymore. I don't care. Until everybody starts watching Preacher, and I'm just like, and then all of a sudden they're an authority, and I'm like, no, just stop.
Yeah.
The Spirit. There are very few properties I turn into like one of those possessive nerd snobs, where I'm like, you don't know anything about this. Why are you? You know what I mean? When I get really mad is when Netflix drops a season of Daredevil or Jessica Jones, and people stay up all night and watch it. But like, I buy all the books and they don't know anything about the books. But because I have a job, all of a sudden I feel like, you know.
Well, they know more than you.
Yeah, they know more than me, and you don't. All new Wolverine. I apologize for that. It's irrational. It's illogical, but that's Wraithborn Redux. Look at that. She seems nice. Anyway, X-Men 92. You lose. Speaking of X-Men 92, I went and saw the X-Men movie yesterday. It was pretty decent. Apocalypse wasn't as bad as I thought he was going to be. So.
Hey, you know one of the things that was missing up there that we did have?
What's that?
That was that Master of Kung Fu Omnibus.
Master of Kung Fu Omnibus came out yesterday. I never thought I'd see these things reprinted because of the Sax-Rohmer estate, the legal problems with the Sax-Rohmer estate. But Master of Kung Fu Omnibus, seek it out. It's Master of Kung Fu. There's 2 different covers. There's the classic Jim Starlin and the Terry
Dodson.
Terry Dodson cover, which was also amazing. So you should buy that and all kinds of stuff. So, okay, let's go look over here and see what else we got.
Well, there's this thing.
Oh, did we get? Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's
a Stan Lee, because you demanded it, Marvel Treasury Edition. So it's big and it's expensive. So we also got this Herb Trimpe Incredible Hulk Artist Select Series. I think that's it over here.
That's it.
So we'll be back in just a second and we will show you the previews. So stick around, folks.
Previews! Previews! Oh yeah, what are you gonna buy? What are you gonna buy? Oh, I'm dizzy now.
Hey, we're back. You want to see the previews? Because we got the previews this week.
This is that mystery book where you can order stuff that comes out in 2 months.
It's magical, people. If you look at it and you see stuff that's coming up that's interesting to you, maybe ask us, hey, could you
order this
for me? And we'll say yes, and 10 times out of 10.
We may even give you a discount.
We might even give you a discount. So it really doesn't make any sense not to use the previews, but no, it's fine. You do whatever you want. Anyway, so here's the previews. The Marvel has their own previews, for those of you who don't know, which is obviously everybody. Most of the stuff in here, there's no reason to highlight it because it's all Civil War stuff. Yeah. If you don't know about the major events that are going on at the Big 2 in comic books, I can't help you. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
So let's get to the previews here. Look at this new book from Brian Wood called Briggs Land. So that we got that going for us. Hold on
I
just
bet you
a
this
second.
is someone wanting some rebirth.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, we got interrupted. We get more robocalls here than we get actual phone calls. But Briggs Land, new book from Brian Wood. Brian Wood is good, unless you're a female in the industry. What else we have? Look at this. The Fight Club 2 Library Edition hardcover by Chuck Palahniuk, Cameron Stewart, David Mack. Look at that. You got to buy that.
That's nice.
It's expensive, $149.99, but I bet it's worth it. It's worth it. So
it'll be pretty.
Yeah. Let's see what else we have here. Nick, I figured I would highlight that.
Not just Battle Pug, but then Vendetta is actually a really good all-age series. That's a great book.
So both of those you should check out, is what we're saying. Look at this. Also, I thought Nick might be interested in this. World of Tanks, war comics written by Garth Ennis of the aforementioned Preacher. So he does pretty good war comics.
He does.
Yeah. I did highlight All-Star Batman #1, John Romita Jr. and Scott Snyder, if you were wondering where Scott Snyder went.
Mixed bag of just about everybody. Ooh,
yeah.
Look, Blue Beetle.
Yeah. Oh, we love Blue Beetle. I love Blue Beetle in all his incarnations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this fantastic Wonder Woman statue by Adam Hughes.
That one is nice.
Yeah, and then you've got Batman and Robin with the bat signal. You've got the Christmas Joker.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, and then I've got something on the next page, I think. There's all kinds of... Look at that Oracle. Batgirl Oracle figure. That's pretty good. Some other Harley Quinn statues that are all over the place. And then a Mara bust. So, I'm excited about this. The Killer Inside Me from IDW. It's a limited series. Graphic novel adaptation of one of Jim Thompson's best known books. Jim Thompson was one of my favorite authors of all time. So you should definitely check that out.
Casey Affleck in the movie?
Yeah, Casey Affleck in the movie. And if you remember the song from MC 900 Foot Jesus, The Killer Inside Me, it was based on this book. So
Hold on.
that too. I've had it with the phone. I'm going to rip it out of the wall in about 2 minutes. Anyway, Killer Inside Me, you should definitely check that out. Nick, how do you feel about this? Chris Samney's Daredevil Artist Edition hardcover.
I just got done ordering these things and they did that.
Nick had to clean himself up after he ordered that because he likes it.
It's pretty.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Sadistic Magician, Jim Moffat, Sketchbook Volume 1, one of the greatest... actually, it's right next to one of the other greatest comic book artists of all time, Steve Ditko. So either one of those would be good. The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus and The Wind in the Willows also. So all kinds of stuff there. From Image Comics, there's a lot in Image Comics this week, or this month. The Black Monday Murders by Jonathan Hickman and Tom Coker. Jonathan Hickman's a good writer. I can't always understand what he's talking about. In fact, very rarely, but you might want to check that out. Anyway. And I'm very excited about this. Nick, how do you feel about this? Kill or Be Killed by the Team Supreme dynamic duo of comic book artistry, Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips.
You don't go wrong with those
You
two.
can't. They've never had a bad book. Fatale, The Fade Out, Sleeper, what else? Criminal. And then there was another one too, wasn't there? There was
Incognito.
Incognito. So yeah. So Kill or Be Killed is going to be a hugely entertaining book. I guarantee you. Deadpool PVC statue-like figure-ish.
Because the people like that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a Black Knight mini?
Yeah, and Mandroid. So
Nice.
you got that going for you. I thought there was another. See, there's another Deadpool thing there.
Oh, thank goodness.
Jessica Jones mini-mates. That's pretty good. Kilgrave and Patsy Walker and Luke Cage. The shadow outline of the Marvel Select Doctor Strange movie action figure.
Like we already know what it's going to look like.
Yeah, right. I'm excited about this, by the way. The official making of Big Trouble in Little China hardcover. Behind the scenes book about one of the greatest cult movies of all time. So I'm very excited.
You know what Jack always says.
Yeah. Did I pay my dues? Yeah, I paid him. The check's in the mail. La Muerta, comment if you look at this and you think I should buy it. I'm on the fence about it because I'm not really into like bad girl art. It's
But
just
see,
not my thing.
That cover needs.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, these are a little bit more
Right.
on that era. That one goes towards
The Grindhouse.
that Grindhouse.
Yeah,
you
right,
like.
right.
And in fact, I think they even call it Grindhouse.
Yeah, it's the
cover.
Grindhouse cover, and they say it's like it says the goth visuals of the Crow on the Mexican holiday Dia de los Muertos with the grindhouse aesthetic of Robert Rodriguez. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be the guy that buys one of those weird bad girl comics, but I almost have to. So, comment if you think I should. You're not going to comment, but whatever. But I might end up buying it. The Shadow, the Dynamite, The Art of the Shadow. You should definitely check that out. 328 pages with art. Alex Ross, Howard Chaykin, Matt Wagner, John Cassidy, Francesco Francavilla, Tim Bradstreet, Chris Samney. I mean, what else do you need to know?
They've had some talent on that.
They've had some real talent on that book. So when I see it, I will probably buy it. Look at this fantastic Deja Thoris limited edition statue inspired by the art of Frank Cho. Here's a close-up on her butt, just in case you were wondering. She does have a butt. I don't know why. It's
important.
Yeah. I mean, when you're buying a Deja Thoris statue, I guess it is. Do you see I have like that sweaty sheen like I'm kicking heroin? You know why? Because I'm kicking heroin. This is weird. Mycroft Holmes. What's the Titan Comics? Titan Comics. Mycroft Holmes and the Apocalypse Handbook #1. Okay. You know, that doesn't seem too weird. But guess who's writing it? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, NBA All-Star legend. He's apparently a huge Sherlock Holmes scholar, and he's written books about him, and now they're going to be comic books. Is that weird? I feel like that's weird.
He was in
Airplane.
He was in Game of Death, so that's okay.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. I don't care. I'm excited about this. For the first time in a long time, I ordered a t-shirt that I probably won't get. It's the Buckaroo Bonsai Institute Hong Kong Cavaliers t-shirts. So I'm pretty excited about that, because you all know how I feel about Buckaroo Bonsai.
Should I get my picture of me with Peter Weller?
I wish you wouldn't. Also a Jonah Hex t-shirt. That's pretty good too.
Nice.
Yeah, and then there's this Daryl Dixon t-shirt, which is cool, but I don't really care. Mallrats figures. Look, there's Brody.
Brody, man.
I wonder if he comes with an extra hand that's got chocolate smeared on it.
I wonder if
that
he has
would be amazing.
That or the fold-out cup.
Yeah, right. Either one of those would be amazing. A lot of people will be excited about this. The Batman Classic TV series Shakespeare Bust Vinyl Bank. So you can slide down the bat pole on that. Speaking of sliding down the bat pole,
I know at least one customer will probably want that.
Yeah, the Zatanna PVC animated series figure. Weird Al Yankovic figure, which you would think would be the weirdest thing on the page, and yet there's Predator plushies also. I don't know. Look at this fantastic Frankenstein action figure. Hokey Smokes Bullwinkle. That's real nice. It's real nice. Then we've also got this Arkham Knight Play Arts Kai Nightwing figure. We got a couple Nightwing fans that come in the store. Not as often as they should, but whatever. The Joker's Calling card. That's kind of cool. So I thought I would spotlight that. A lot of Bombshell stuff. What's a meeple? It's a meeple.
It must be related to the mopes.
Or the sheeple. So that's, we wanted to show this too also. Nick, you want to talk about the Image?
The Image Plus comes with the preview now. It's got articles, it's got all the previews of the Image books. So if you want more than what's even in the preview, and it has still has the backup Negan story.
Yet another reason to talk to your local comic retailer about picking up a previews catalog, getting on the list to get a previews catalog.
You buy it if your comic shop stocks that by itself, you're going to pay $1.99.
$1.99,
or if you buy a previews for $3.99,
which is the price of one comic, ladies and gentlemen,
you get that in a preview.
And let me put it to you this way too. Also, okay, the preview's $3.99. Not only do you get the free thing, whatever, but if you get a discount at your local comic shop from ordering here at Bill's Books, if you order 10 or more copies or titles a month, we give you a discount. So if you buy the previews and use it to order 10 or more titles a month, it's like you're getting the previews for free and still getting a discount.
And if you find a trader hardcover, oddball publisher, anything, something that we may not have ordered to stock, we're going to give you a discount on that. Because if we're ordering it specifically for an individual, we already know it's sold, then we don't need the full markup. We can knock it down a little bit.
We can knock it down. So there's really no reason not to pick up the previews, is what we're saying.
Preview helps everybody.
Preview, and you see lots of great stuff that you would not normally see, because there's more than comic books. There's action figures, there's t-shirts, there's You know, there's keychains and weird DVDs. I can't tell you how many weird DVDs I bought off the back of the movies. Bigfoot versus DB Cooper, which turned out to be softcore gay porn. But please don't let that scare you from picking up the previews catalog. So, I guess that's it, right?
I think we ranted enough.
I think, yeah, we have ranted and raved today because the air conditioning wasn't working. And I can feel my arms sticking to my armpits. It's gross. We're gross in here, I'm just telling you. So, until next time, my friends, stay nerdy.
Toodles!
No, I can't do it.